Islamic jihadis are plotting against you, here and all over the United States. They are not coming, they are already here. They have unpacked their bags, set up their sails, and are walking your streets. Islamic radicals have declared war on you. And listen to what they are saying. I just took a few examples. I could give you hundreds of examples. I chose a few. Like Uthman ibn Farouk, a Pakistani-born Californian who was recently speaking in Texas. And he said, the future is ours. America will be a Muslim country. Islam will enter every house. We are unapologetic. We are uncompromising. And listen to a sheikh at a Muslim conference here in America. He told his audience, Islam has a political mandate so that you can rule the society in which you find yourself. And sometimes you have to burn it down before you can rebuild. And we are at a moment of reckoning. We have to introduce an attitude of power. And in Michigan, Imam Isa Abdul Karim spoke in the same Vina, the lecture in Detroit a few weeks ago. And he said, Muslims do not fear death. And he said it to explain why they do not fear to blow themselves up. And he said, this gives us power over them. And in Florida, a few weeks ago, another imam said, jihad is who we are. And my message to you, my dear friends, is please listen to these people. Heed their words. Do not make the fatal mistake many German Jews made in the 1930s by thinking they are just exaggerating for effect. Those people do not speak in metaphors. They mean every word they tell you. Take them literally. Because if you don't, this is what's going to happen. They will, and I'm not exaggerating, they will burn down your society. They will blow up themselves in the middle of your streets. These radicals hate America. They do not want to join the American dream. They want to end it. That's their agenda.
Well, it signals they know their days are numbered and they are trying to escape and get whatever they can out. Now, the father, the Ayatollah, will probably not leave the country because he wants to die as a martyr. He figures, I'm already 80 years old. I'm going to die. I'm going to go down in history as a god because this is how he thinks. But the son, on the other hand, the successor, he is young. He's got money. He figures, you know what? I'm not going to die as a martyr. If I can escape and build a new life in a new country, I will do that. So them moving the money. And by the way, it's not just the son. Right now, there are senior military and mullahs within Iran are already moving money out to different countries across the world. I mean, you saw what our Secretary of Besant just said a few hours ago. So we know that they are trying to move money out. The United States is tracking the financial institutions and where that money is going. And remember, this is happening at the same time. The audacity, the irony of all this is the Iranian people are starving. The Iranian people, the economy is collapsing. Yet the mullah's son has $1.5 billion to his own name to be able to move. This is exactly why the Iranians are revolting against this regime. The hypocrisy of the holier-than-thou mullahcracy, doing everything according to God's law, to Allah's law, because, you know, we are so devout. Yet at the same time, there are a bunch of crooks who've been siphoning money away from the public and using it for themselves and the betterment of their lives.
Well, I don't know this answer. Where's Bashar al-Assad right now?
Jose, can you repeat the question, please?
Where the hell is Bashar al-Assad right now? Because the former Syrian leader who, you know, Obama said it's a red line if you kill your own people. He killed his own people. He didn't do it. Trump started bombing Syria. And now he's moved a bunch of money elsewhere. Is he out playing around with his billions of dollars?
He's living like a king in Russia. because in Russia we cannot expedite him anywhere to try him. It's a great hiding place. This is the place where actually the mullah probably or the mullah's son is going to want to go. This is where all the evil people who are very rich people who built their money on the backs of their citizens go basically to hide and live a good life. A corrupt country through and through, but you've got to give it to the Russians. They are very loyal to their friends, and their friends know it. And that's why when you look at people like Bashar Assad, when you look at the people like the mullahs, they looked at America and they said, you know what, in America, every 4 years they have an election. You really cannot rely on the United States. But when you look at Russia, Putin has been in power for over 20 years. When you look at China, the guy's going to die before somebody else replaces him. So when you build alliances with evil people, your alliances remain there for a very long time.
Muslim Brotherhood. President Trump has told Marco Rubio Muslim Brotherhood are terrorist organizations. Yeehaw! They are.